You can unintentionally abandon your green card, and that will put you in trouble. Welcome back to Oyoyo's Media. Thank you for joining me today. And if you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Oyoyo, and I'm gonna put out a disclaimer here. So this video is for informative purpose and educative purpose, and we are here to discuss the reasons why you could lose your American green card, which is your permanent resident card. If you want to deal with anything relating to your immigration, please consult your attorney to advise you. You can unintentionally abandon your green card without knowing the implication that has on your permanent resident card status. As you know, there are certain rights and obligations and responsibilities that come with holding the USA green card. In fact, one of the most weighted obligations is maintaining your permanent resident status. This is very, very important so you avoid the risk of abandoning your green card. What are you talking about, Oyoyo? Remember, the card is called permanent resident card. That means your physical resident is required for you to maintain a good status, for you to be in good standing. Let's continue. The risk is for those who travel overseas for a long period of time. On today's video, we are concentrating on travel risk when you are a permanent card holder of the USA. All right. This risk can actually cause you re-entry problems. You can be denied re-entry. So understanding potential risk is necessary and doing everything to protect yourself from all these headaches, okay? Earlier on this video, I talked about abandonment of green card. What does that really mean? Abandonment of green card occurs if or when a card holder, in this case, a U.S. permanent resident card holder, travels for an extended period of absence from the USA, or by other actions that show or indicate an intention to reside permanently outside of the USA. What do you mean, Oyoyo? Yeah, remember, like I said, the holder of a permanent resident card, it means that you are supposed to live in America permanently. That's what it means, permanent resident. You are to be a permanent resident of the country. So traveling and staying away for 7 months, for 1 year, what are you indirectly telling American immigration? So the holder of the American green card is deemed to have given up or relinquished their permanent resident status if you have traveled, overstayed your time without coming back to America. So understanding some of these things will help you to avoid those mistakes, okay? No one is saying you should not travel, but remember, do not travel for an extended period of time. All right, what are the factors the immigration authorities might consider when determining your status? What I mean here, when determining if your permanent resident status is still good. They are going to be looking at, number one, the length of stay outside of the USA. What do I mean the length of stay? Yeah, extended absence of say about 6 months or more can raise a red flag and put you under the suspicion of what? Abandonment. Wow, you will say, right? Honestly, another thing that will put you in that kind of suspicion is establishing a permanent residence in another country or acting in a way that indicates you have a home elsewhere, that your primary home is no longer the USA, that you maintain another primary home somewhere else. You might be asking, how can they know that? How can they determine that? We'll be breaking it down so you can understand. Another thing is cutting off ties. We are looking at financial ties. We are looking at employment. We are looking at social ties. Okay, what does that mean? Let's assume you went to your employment and you quit your job. You went to your bank. You cleared all the money in your bank account, and even your other social engagement like church, religion, or association. You kind of quit from all of this. What are you insinuating by that action as a U.S. card holder? Let's continue. Another thing that immigration will be looking about is what? Tax. Do you file your tax as a resident card holder? Yes. Failure to file tax puts you in that category that you have abandoned your residency. If you don't file your tax or failure to file tax return as a resident of America puts you in that situation. So not filing your taxes may indicate what? Abandonment, okay? It is worth noting that despite we talk about 6 months absence from the country, there is no specific time limit that could trigger abandonment, but 6 months or longer absence elicits a red flag and puts you in suspicious position. You wouldn't want that to happen to your green card when you have one. Okay, and at this point, immigration officers or authorities may demand additional evidence to prove or show that the card holder did not abandon his or her status. In addition to this, there might be cases where even short absence can be viewed as abandonment. In such cases, if other factors show that the person doesn't really have the intent to keep his or her U.S. resident status. Let's look at it by giving some examples. As a permanent card holder, it's expected you make the USA your primary place of residence. It's expected you show physical residence in the country, whereby you go to another country, you buy a home, and you're getting a job there, a job that has no definite end. Okay, see what I said here? Job with no definite end. You secure that kind of job. You went ahead to take all your children, enroll them in a new school in the country where you purchased a home, where you took a new job of no definite end. Those can actually raise red flags. Is this person really serious as a U.S. resident, or has this person abandoned his or her U.S. resident permanent card for another country? Those instances could raise red flags, okay? In addition to everything I've stated here, you need to know, as a permanent resident card holder of America, that is a green card holder, absence from the country for 1 year or more can result to automatic loss of your permanent resident status. However, if you're to travel for such length of time, please make sure you obtain travel document, American travel document, which can guarantee re-entry upon return. Do not say you did not hear from me. And if you have any question, check out with your immigration attorney or go to the website, USCIS website, uscis.gov for more information. People are readily available to chat you up for any question you might have. So guys, you can see that today's discussion centered majorly on travel. That was on purpose, okay? Because these are the small things people forget. Other conditions that can lead you to losing your green card status, that is your permanent resident card status. One can voluntarily decide not to continue. I don't want to continue. I don't want to be an American anymore. I don't want to live in America anymore. You can actually go to the embassy closest to you, or go to the consulate, or check out for immigration office and drop off your green card. In that case, you have abandoned your United States resident permit status. Willingly, nobody is forcing you. You can voluntarily, surrender your green card. Another one would be crime. If you are convicted of crime, you already know the answer, okay? And I did talk about one getting permanent employment in another country, and also joining some members of some organizations that are not in line with the United States. You automatically X yourself out from the green card. So let us be mindful. Let us be careful. The reason why I centered on travel, because people don't look at, what is there in traveling? Anybody can travel. After all, they said I can travel. The green card status allows you to travel. However, what kind of travel are you doing? Are you now traveling to live there for 1 year? or make that the other country your permanent place of residence. So I hope you've been able to get one or two information from this video. Like I said, this is an educative video, an informative video. I'm not making this video as your immigration attorney. No. If you need the services of immigration attorney, please seek for one in your local area. They'll be able to advise you well based on your situation. Okay, in the next video that will be coming, I'll be discussing what you need to do to protect your American permanent resident card. And I hope you like this video. If you know anyone out there that this video is going to be beneficial to, please send this video to someone, share the information, and let me know what you think in the comments section. If you like what I do here at Oyoyo Media, do me well by subscribing to my channel, like this video, share this video, and leave me your comments in the comment section. Until I see you guys in my next video, stay well and take good care of yourself. Bye-bye.